didn't. Next, we're gonna make rice. Meat, protein, protons.
Why you putting your finger in my rice?
Okay. Shh.
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm rich.
To our winner, Julia, Rene.
Good morning, Buff Babes and Bros, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Julia Rene, and I want to welcome you to my 75 Hard series. So we've been doing 75 Hard for a couple of days now, and I haven't done a meal prep video on this channel in such a long time because I order my meals from MegaFit Meals, so I never have to like really prep anything. I just buy a bunch of extra stuff, but your girl forgot to order it this week, so I figured, let's do it together. Close! I did it. Okay, so we are going to be meal prepping my meals for the next couple of days until I get my MegaFit Meals order in. So what we're going to be meal prepping is my breakfast, a snack, my next meal, and my dessert. So we're gonna be doing technically 5 meals in total. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna turn the oven on right now to preheat at 350. And I'm gonna get started with my sweet potatoes first because these are gonna take a little bit longer. I wanted to make like a sweet potato mash. So we need to boil them and we need to mash them. I wanted to do this so that it was like friendly for people that don't have an air fryer, but if you have an air fryer, it's definitely a lot faster if you just cut them up and chill them in the air fryer. So we're gonna turn the oven on. We're gonna get some water boiling for the potatoes. So we are going to let the sweet potatoes cook for about 10 minutes so that they can get tender. And as y'all saw in my previous video for grocery haul, we already have our asparagus ready to go and the oven is preheated for them. So we're just gonna set them down, spray them and season them. Asparagus ready to go, I'm going to pop them in the oven probably for like 12 to 15 minutes and then kind of see how they look. And then if you have an air fryer, you can do that instead. Okay, now that we have the sweet potatoes going, we have the asparagus going, I'm going to start prepping the chicken and the beef. So for the chicken, I am going to put it in with the asparagus and then just keep the chicken in a little bit longer. I like to get these little chicken tendies. They're super good and it makes me feel like I'm having like Chick-fil-A tenders or something like that. You can also bread them with something if you would like. But for me, I'm just gonna go plain Jane and set them out on a little pan right here and then pop them in with the asparagus. Okay. Shh. So chicken can be tricky. A lot of people don't like prepping chicken because they say it always comes out dry. And for me, I check it every once in a while to make sure that I take it out right when the pink inside goes away. The chicken tenders make it easier because they're not so thick, so you don't have to wait for those thick fillets to get done. So what I do is I'll put them in for about probably like 15 to 20 for the tenders. I'm gonna do about 15 to 20 for the tenders, and I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna cut them in the middle so that I can make sure that the pink is completely gone, that I don't overcook them. Okay, so for my proteins, usually I pick 2 proteins a week. I pick one that's a little bit more fattier, like beef right here, and then I pick one that's leaner, like chicken, cod, or shrimp. Another like fattier one, meat protons that you can use too, is your like fattier one would be like something like salmon. It's a little bit higher fat, still a good amount of protein, but so I usually have about one of each. So we're gonna make one of these. I usually get the 90-10. I'll either get the beef or I'll get the bison. They're both really good. And this is so simple. I literally just throw it on a pan and put some seasoning in it. Okay, so our beef is almost done, so I'm gonna make a sweet potato mash. These are nice and tender. You can stick your finger through them. So I'm gonna pour them in here, and we're gonna use this bowl to kind of mash it all up. First, I'm gonna add about probably like a 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. And then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of the I can't believe it's not butter.
What are you doing?
Okay, next we're gonna make rice.
Where the fucking source came from.
Next we're gonna make rice, and we use a rice cooker. It's literally the easiest thing. So Zach, tell them how we make rice.
You mean how I make rice?
How do you make rice?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So inside of your pot, and you can even do this if you're like making rice or boiling rice on the stove, you're gonna put the rice into the pot. Step 1, rice pot.
Oh, okay.
Vanna, can you please put the rice into the pot? For those of you who remember what Wheel of Fortune was.
Are you gonna tell me when to stop?
Keep going. That's it.
That's a lot.
So the rice is in the pot. After putting the rice in the pot, you're gonna want to wash the rice. Especially white rice. You wanna do it with brown rice too.
Why are we washing things?
So you can see that there is a film on the rice. When you wash the rice, it creates it to be more sticky because you take away the film around the rice, which actually creates better sticky rice. So I wash it twice. You see all that milkiness that's coming out. And then an old Southeast Asian rice cooking trick that I learned from an ancient wise woman is that when you put the water in that you're going to use to cook, you use your finger and you put it in, see, so that that line is up to water. A little bit more.
Why are you putting your finger in my rice?
There you go. The line is up to water. I can actually probably just take a little bit out. Then you just put it in like so. Put the top on like so and hit rice.
Yay!
And in 13 minutes, You have the best rice you've ever had in your life.
Okay, get out of my
Compliments of me,
show. Get out of my show.
an ancient Asian wisdom.
Also, guys, look at Zach's bun. Isn't it cute? I do it every day for him, and he's like, okay. Okay, now that the chicken is out, I'm going to check the middle. I'm gonna do like a little grease line down the middle. And you see how there's no pink. No pink, but look how moist it is. It's all juicy and nice. I'll check another one. No pink, look how it just peels. So just check on them. These were in there, I think, a total of, let me do some math. I think 20 to 25 minutes. Now we have our chicken ready. We have our little asparagus. We have our sweet potato mash. I didn't have a sweet potato masher, so I just used a fork. And we have our beef, and our rice is almost done. Okay, so while we wait for the rice to finish, I'm going to make my breakfast. I have these little containers for my overnight oats so that in the morning I could just literally grab them. And yes, I cut myself because I was working really fast, trying to cook. So I got these containers so that I can just set them aside and literally just take my breakfast and eat it really quick. Okay, next we're going to make our little Lunchables. So I have these little containers that have little sections. So it's kind of gonna be like a protein little Lunchable. Okay, next we are going to make our chicken, asparagus, and sweet potato mash. Okay, next we're going to be making our Chipotle bowls. Guys, we have almost everything ready. We have breakfast, we have our snack, we have pre-workout, and we have post-workout, and then I'll just make my dessert at night. I literally look like trash. I changed my shirt because I got so sweaty. I had to do this in such a short amount of time. I've been I've been overwhelming myself lately with a lot of things, so I look like a crazy person. And I just spit. But we did it. It was super, super, super quick. I hope everything comes out really good. The sweet potatoes are so good. So simple, lower calories. Adding that butter in really makes it taste so much better. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I love you all so much, and you're more powerful than you think. Bye.